I got you.
All right. I love you, babe.
Love you. Bye.
Hey, everybody. It's Becky at Living the Dream Quilt Shop, and it is time for the Sunday night social with Living the Dream. So, if you are out there and you're just looking for a place to hang out, wanting to sew along while we chat, uh, hit me up on the post. Let me know you're in here. If you're new, definitely let us know where you're from. We love to have new people in here. Tonight, let me flip over to this camera. And I'm working on my CM17 tonight. I'm going to move this over to the left. And I am working on a beginner's block of the month. So if you're a beginner and you would like to join, it's totally free. You don't have to do anything to join. We're going to post the videos about 4 o'clock every Wednesday for 12 weeks. We're going to do a 12-week block of the month and then have your own quilt. And even if you're not a beginner and you just want an easy quilt to do, there's going to be 12 different blocks. You're going to see me sewing on a lot of them tonight. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. And it's just something to get people that don't quilt or haven't quilted in a while back into quilting. Show them a few different things like half square triangles and some really pretty blocks to make that some of them look hard, but they are not hard at all. So I'm just working on these tonight to get the sample quilt done and hanging out with all my YouTube and Facebook friends. So make sure to let me know if you're in here. Oh, there's Tina Stout. Hey, girlfriend, how are you? Are you freezing yet? So, Tina, let me tell you about my day today. I had planned to do two customers' quilts on the long arm, finish this quilt for the social tonight, and work on inventory, get my inventory finished for the quilt shop. My mom, who moved into my grandma's house, but she's been staying here with me, decides to tell me today at like almost 1 o'clock, can we run over to grandma's 45 miles away and get my meds? I forgot my meds. We were under a state of emergency. I left out of here in my truck in what on a normal day is an hour and a half over and back. 5.5 hours later, I get back home. I was so wiped out, I had to go take a nap before I came down here. She didn't know it was going to get that bad. I don't know where she's been for the last week, but God bless her. I was white knuckled the whole way, Tina. The roads were awful. In fact, let me see. I've got a picture here on my phone. I was like, I cannot believe I am driving in this. Let's see. So this one wasn't too bad. This was one of the better roads that I was on. But going up hills and around turns, it was absolutely crazy. Slushy, icy, 5 inches of snow in most places. Oh, I never ever want to do that again. But, okay, so I'm going to get started sewing. If you guys come in, if you have questions, put them on the messages. If you just want to hang out and say hey to everybody, do that too. I'm going to lay my blocks out here. And the first one I'm going to do for the beginner's class, I'm just going to do a basic 9 patch. Show them about the 1/4 inch seam allowance and everything. And what are you working on tonight, Tina? And anybody else in here? Let me know what you're working on. Alrighty, and I might change these around a bit. I just want to place them and try to figure out what I want where. I don't know if you guys, let me adjust the camera. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. So I'm just right now trying to lay out my 9 patch, figure out where I'd like things. And this block here, this is what I'm going to use for the border fabric. And it brings in all of these different colors. So I'm going to kind of put that one in the middle there so it gets kind of focused on. And I might have one of these at each end. And put this over here. Hmm. Oh, upside down. I don't want to do that. Oh, nope. Those are right beside each other. I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll switch these two around. There we go. There. So I've got everything across from each other, and that'll make a nice, you guys can't see that because of this, but that'll make a nice 9-patch block. Karen Bush, hey, sweetheart. Oh, thank you, Karen. I appreciate it. Did anybody see the BNS podcast last night? I I want you guys to know I had no clue what he was going to ask, and I was scared to death. But I had so much fun hanging out with my son and talking about the old days. Got a little bit weepy, but yeah. Oh, good for you, Tina. Good for you. Did you get caught up before you started on the two? Hey, that's a good thing, Karen. Good idea. There is Miss Sarah. Mwah. I miss you, Sarah. What are you working on tonight? Are you doing embroidery? Sarah, I'm going to have to make you come down and teach us embroidery. Sarah's got the CM17 too, and she has become the queen of embroidery. Pepper's the queen of bags. Is my Pepperoo on here tonight? Say hey if you're on here, Pepper. Sarah, did you see the podcast, Sarah? Just to let you know, I think Seth's got plans for all of my dream team for the podcast one week. Might help if I unlock my machine. I couldn't figure out why it wouldn't sew. Me too, Seth. When you guys see Restream IO, that's Seth talking on there. Yeah, you guys let us know how you like that podcast. Seth wants to do more of them, so we'll be having more coming up. Let everybody know how Living the Dream came about and why, and what's going on at Living the Dream, and what's going on in an RV in Memphis, Tennessee, right, Seth? And if you didn't catch the podcast and you're new in here, Seth is my oldest of 6 boys, and he's a Master Chief in the Navy, and he got transferred to Memphis just a couple months ago. And because his wife and children live in Virginia Beach and they're already in school, Seth decided to get the family RV, take it to Memphis, and live in an RV for his last 3 years before he retires. So that's where Seth is, and he's doing all the technical stuff behind the scenes for me. It is at YouTube, and as soon as we finish going live, I'm going to post a link on Facebook to the YouTube podcast, Tina. But if you go to Living the Dream Quilt Shop on YouTube, you'll see it there. All right, where are my little snips? Karen, I've lost my snips. What did I do with them? Dear goodness, we're just starting out the night. Let me look, girls. Oh, I'll just use these scissors. I'm going to use these to snip thread tonight. What did I do with my gypsy cutter? Hmm. You've got to be kidding me. I just showed it the other night. And now I don't see it anywhere. And I even cleaned this place up, you guys. Anybody else have this problem? Sleeping. Aw. Are you tired, Miss Sarah? Long week or long week coming or both? I think I've got a little bit of both. I've got to find time to clean the house, but that can wait when we have sewing to do, right? So Seth told me last night that We have watchers on YouTube from Seth, what were all the countries? The UK, Canada, China. Um, I can't even remember them all. There's like 11 different countries. So if you're here from another country, definitely say hey, let us know where you're from. We absolutely love having people from anywhere here, other states, and I had no idea there were other countries watching us. I don't know. Oh, I need to turn my camera around, don't I? You guys can't even see what I'm doing. There's Miss Karen Warwick. Hey, girlfriend. You couldn't get to work, so you slept? I don't blame you, Sarah. I was out traveling to Grandma's. Oh, how Mom forgot her medicine and didn't realize what was coming. I'll never ever know. Oh, let me look at this because I see I just sewed the wrong thing somewhere. Right here. It's an early night and I'm already picking stitches. What do you know? What do you know? So I showed this the other night and somebody really liked this. Um, this is called what's it called? I can't read it. Techno Cut. Got that nice blade on it. And Sarah and Dottie are really good at this. I'm getting better. But you just take out the first couple of stitches and then you simply open that up a little bit, insert the blade in between, hold the fabric together. I think my blade's getting a little bit dull. Yeah, because they can go right through. But yeah, you just, there we go. All of them gone. Done. Stitches ripped, thank goodness. That's one of the better things that I've seen. Anything that'll get those stitches out quick is okay by me. Yeah, Australia was in there, yes. You went to CVS? How'd you... Oh, Karen, I keep thinking you're at home. Karen lives on a hill in West Virginia, but she is in Alabama, right? So, how bad did it get down there, Karen? What did you get? I'll tell you, I sewed two things wrong. Are you kidding me right now? What did I do wrong here? Okay, we had that. We had that. No, this is right. Oh, good deal. Um, what was I getting ready to say? It has been a long day. I'm losing my mind. Oh, on the way home, it was about 6:30. When I got to Philippi, I stopped and got Cecil. I was so white-knuckled by the time I got to Philippi, I didn't want to drive anymore. So, luckily, Cecil was so good. He took me to Grandma's to get Mom's meds, drove me back here, and took the truck home, because I don't care what happens, I'm not going back out in this. But I asked him to stop on Bridgeport Hill and get me a mocha frappe. It was so eerie because it's totally dark out, and if you're not from here, uh, Bridgeport Hill's really big. All the stores, restaurants, gas stations. We were coming down through there, nothing was open. It was so dark. It was like a Stephen King novel. Very eerie. So I did not get my frappe, which I didn't need. I'm trying to lose weight, but it does wake me up. So, but very eerie out. Oh, you just got rain. We got a lot of rain today, but when I cleared the truck off, there was 5 inches of snow and ice about that thick across the top of the snow. So when I pushed the broom in, the broom went under the ice and cleared the snow, and I had this sheet of ice, which had snow on each side of it, but it looked so odd. We got a lot of ice. All right, let me grab my handy dandy iron here. I've got my pretty Tula iron. I love this iron. It is one of the best irons. The only thing is, it runs out of water really fast. And it seems to have a good bit in it, but I mean, it's out before you know it. Either that or I'm using it more than I think I am. There's one, 2. And if you're on with us tonight and you like what you see, make sure you hit that subscribe button in the notifications. We are doing, in case you wanted to know, we are doing live podcasts, we're doing tutorials, we're doing live sales, and we're doing things like this sew-alongs. Some nights I'll be on the long arm. I've got a Statler, a Gamble Statler. So some nights I'll be on that. Some nights I'll be on different genomes. I sell genomes in the quilt shop. And we do have some that we can actually ship if you're looking for a genome and you're far away. Um, if you're within 5 hours and you get one of the bigger machines, we will deliver. So that's a fun fact. It was 57 there. Yeah, it's going to freeze tonight. We're calling for a deep freeze. And I was just telling Seth there's a lot of people in West Virginia out of power. And they're saying as this ice storm goes on in the next 2 days, it's going to more than double what's out now. So hopefully we don't lose power. If we do, I've got gas heat in the quilt shop that doesn't take any electric. So I'm going to camp out in my quilt shop and read a book. Or hand sew. I can hand sew. Maybe I need to get some bindings ready just in case. Alright, so I'm going to square these squares up later. But we've got our first square done. This is for the, I'm going to be doing a um, block of the week for beginners on YouTube. So if you're interested in that, make sure you hit subscribe. And we're going to start it Wednesday about 4 o'clock. And every Wednesday we'll do a different block, and then we'll put a border on at the end. And in 12 weeks you'll have a quilt made out of different. Some of them are really, they look really hard, but they're not at all. So it's going to be a fun time. And I've got tea and coffee tonight. I'm telling you, driving takes it out of me anymore. Karen, I don't know how you drive to Alabama. Driving just takes it all out of me. I can't do it anymore. Alright, now this one's going to be pinwheel with a twist. Alright, so I'm going to have to look this one up. Oh, I remember what this one was. Okay. Somewhere in my thinking, because this is actually a 9 patch with a twist, and I don't know where I came up with pinwheel at. Do you know, Karen? I know I just heard what you said. I know, Karen, I don't even care if the electric goes out. So what? I'll be in the quilt shop. So what? It'll be fun. And I won't have to worry about working because I won't be able to work. So what the heck? Alright, I'll lay these out and then figure out what kind of a configuration I want here. Hmm. How's that looking, you guys? What do you think? One here on the end. And one of these maybe here. This one's going to be one of those ones where you sew it together and then you slice it and move it around. So I want it a little bit different than the one I just done. And I think that'll be okay. Or do I? No, I don't want more blue in it. I think that'll be fine. Okay. All right, let's see if I can sew these together right. Maybe, maybe. So these two, and this one, these two, and this one. That's right. Come on down. You girls come get stuck with me. We will have fun. And I know I'll have fun with the two of you because I've been to retreat with these two before and they are a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We had a good time. And then I think both of them left me and went to a different room. What was that all about, girls? Hmm. It was bad enough when Karen Bush left, but then Sandy and Karen the other Karen disappear on me. I think they thought I was taking up too much space at our table. All right, let's see if I can keep these in line. All right, this was the last one. This was the second one. This was the first one. I think we had it this way. Yep. And then this one was this way. No, this way. Yep. And this one was this way. Yep, that'll look good when we mix them all up. I know, I wish you could, but at least you'll be with me in the fall. That'll work for me, Karen, as long as I get to see you. That will work. I haven't come up with a fall theme yet. I'm going to have to come up with a fall theme. I know I'm really excited about the Hawaiian experience uh, this spring. And if anybody would like to join, we have a retreat from March 18th to the 22nd. It's in Millersburg, Ohio. There is 33 quilt shops in the area, loads of restaurants, and a lot of Amish restaurants, and they make the best food. And we sew and talk and laugh and play games and go to quilt shops, antique stores for 5 days. It is the best time ever. Yes, you will see me at the shop hop in July. Oh, yes. Karen, they told me they wanted two last year, so we signed up for two this year. Yes, ma'am, we did. And I can't wait. I didn't want to leave last year. You girls were so much fun, and it seemed like that week flew by. I mean, we just had such a great group of girls. That was just unbelievable. I couldn't have asked for a better time. We do need to work on Jamie with the breakfast, though. I might have to get some stuff for our continental breakfast to kind of amp it up a little bit. But I did hear there's another quilt shop opening like right beside of them or something, so that'll be good. We do. Let me look in my phone here. Um, the 4th of November to the 8th. Wednesday the 4th till Sunday the 8th of November. And hopefully the weather won't be bad. Um, so, what was I going to tell you, girls? Um, I was going to tell you something. Oh, October, they are booked full for, there's something going on in Millersburg for the fall. It wasn't a quilt retreat, it was just something, some kind of a fall thing they have all month long, and the different cities around them have different things going on. So they were booked for October, so we had to have November, and September was booked. So, yeah, but hopefully the weather will be good. Usually in November, all this stuff hasn't started yet. And as long as it doesn't snow on the way there or on the way back or freeze, we are good to go. Karen Bush, are you coming to any of them this year? Oh, I love fall in Amish country, absolutely. All righty, I've got some pretty squares here now. I love pretty fabric. And I was talking a little bit ago about the beginners sew along I'm going to do to make a quilt. Um, I will be giving, I'll have a small video out probably tomorrow. Oh, it's not this Wednesday. It's a week from Wednesday we're starting. I'm sorry. I'll have the video out a week from tomorrow. I need a drink. Um, I will have the video out tomorrow. The classes are going to start on YouTube for totally free, the tutorials, a week from Wednesday. And I will let you know tomorrow everything you need. I'm going to hold it up, show them what they need in case they've never sewed before. That way, they've got a week and 2 days to get stuff together to get ready to sew this quilt. Make sure my seams are matching here so they think I know how to sew. So, Karen, how's your new machine doing? You liking it? Aw, Karen, I will miss you. I'll talk to you later about that. I can't believe Laura's not on here. I talked to Laura today, Karen. Have you heard from Laura lately? She called me today. There's Dottie. Hey, Miss Dot, how are you? Good to see you, honey bear. And we've got Seth on here, Dottie. So if you see Restream come up, a message from Restream, it's Seth talking to you. And since you missed out, Dottie, the reason I came on so late tonight, at about 1 o'clock today, Mom asked me if we could go to Grandma's. She forgot her meds. Her, her, um, she was out of a bunch of them, and she was almost a day away from being out of her transplant. I can't even think. Her transplant meds. So I ran to Grandma's in my truck, and I got as far as Philippine, and I picked Cecil up because I was white knuckled, and it took 5.5 hours to go get the meds and get back home. So that's why I'm late tonight. Yeah. Oh, what did you learn, Karen? What did you learn? Tell us what you learned. Sarah's got one too if she didn't fall asleep on us. And where did you learn it at? Let me know where you went to learn it. All right, that is block 2, and I'm going to do that cutting here a little bit later. So, put this with block 1, this with block 2. Dottie, what are you working on tonight? We doing cross stitch? We sewing? What are we doing? So, this is block 1. This is block 2. That's, oh, I'll be able to tell it's so much bigger because I'm going to recut it. Okay. Pretty, pretty. See, girls? There's block 2. Dottie, I'm working on I'm going to do a block of the week for beginners, and I'm working on the sampler for it. So I can get it long-armed and bound before a week from Wednesday. All right, churn dash. Let me see. I feel like I'm missing something from this one. 2, 4. Maybe not. I gotta look this one up. Cross stitch, absolutely. I learned you can turn the HTP2 walking foot on and off without having to take it off the machine. Really? Oh, was I supposed to read the instructions? Oh, I love it. I loved it. So, can you use a different foot with the HP needle plate on? Or is that just using the HP foot? Oh, Karen, I love you. And what are you guys watching on TV now? I have rewatched Frasier about 5 times. I've rewatched Everybody Loves Raymond. I love that show. Dateline. I think I've seen every Dateline now. Chicago PD. I love Chicago PD. I need something new to watch. The Even Feed. Okay. Are you sewing like thicker stuff? Is that why you're using the Even Feed? The Pit. There's Lori Hartman. Hey, Miss Lori. What channel is it on? I need something addictive. Karen Bush got me addicted to Big Brother last year. I'm not doing that again. Those people are crazy. They drove me crazy. Let me see. I gotta look up this churn dash. Oh, Karen, like right now, I'm using the HP foot. That's all I ever use. I just use the regular one to sew with. See if I can find this. I think I'm missing one of the squares for my churn dash. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. 1, 2, yeah, that'll make, but my squares aren't the same size. Doggone it, who did this? Let's see. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm missing, oh, that's what it is. I'm missing the 2 bigger squares. Doggone it. Let's see if I've got them over here. Okay. I will set that one to the side and work on the next one then. I thought I had everything cut for it. Who would have thought that Becky did not get everything cut? Lori, what have you been into? What are you working on? Now, is Traders, is that as, uh, what do I want? Karen Bush, what is the word I'm looking for from Big Brother? Is Traders as, are those people as nuts and backstabbing as Big Brother? I don't know if I'd like it. Oh, there you go. Okay. Oh, yeah, I know Dottie loves Survivor. Dottie, I think I saw a commercial a week or two ago. Are they bringing back the old people on there or something? It looked like they were doing that. All right, this is the twin star. Let me look at this one real quick. That's not the one I was, oh, there we go, right there. Okay. All right, this one should be a goodie. 1, 2, 3, 4. I swear to God, you guys, I think I'm ready for the nursing home. I'm missing a block from this. To be fair, I only had two hours to cut all these blocks out last night before I went live with my son, who wouldn't tell me what he was going to ask me during the interview. So while I'm cutting for these patterns, in the back of my mind, I'm going, oh my God, what's going to happen? So it's Seth's fault. We can blame Seth for this. All right, let's see. So, how is this going to go about? Let me see. We are going to do, it was this and these two. Yeah. And I'm going to cut this way down. That's why I left that salvage. In fact, yeah, I'm going to cut that way down, and it's not going to be in there. Is Diane Busman on tonight? Oh, where everyone lies. Dramatic. Drama. That was the word I was looking for. Drama. Okay, I'll have to watch it then. I will try it out and see what I think. All right, I gotta draw some lines on here. Uh-oh, my lights went out. Back on. Let's see. Get my trusty dusty pencil out here. And where is my... That's not my ruler. There it is. What's going to be kind of weird doing these beginner classes, I'm going to use the most basic machine that I've got in the shop, because most beginners, of course, they don't have a CM17, and I want to kind of use the most basics, and then if they've got extras on theirs, they can use those. But the rulers too, because, you know, when you're starting out, you don't want to go spend a bunch of money, and so I'm going to use the most basic rulers to do everything with. And I realized last night how spoiled I am that, you know, we've got like the flying geese ruler, the ultimate flying geese, and now I've got the half square triangle cut square up ruler that makes things so much easier. But I'll get by. If my grandma got by without a rotary cutter, I guess I can do this, right? I would love to know how women lived without a rotary cutter. I could not scissor cut all this stuff and even get by. Nothing would ever be right. And I'm going to bind the quilt after the 12th week without the binding tool. I'm so spoiled. But isn't it great that we have things that we can quilt with that make our lives so much easier? Even electric. Foot pedals with cutters on them, automatic threaders. What is some of the newest sewing notions out there that you couldn't live without, that they wouldn't have had 30 years ago? Karen, did you read what you wrote? They voted him out right away because he has nuts. What kind of nuts do you have, honey? Now I gotta watch this show. Encourage people to start with a 6 by 24 and a half. Yes, that's a good one. That is a good one. Yeah, because when you're trying to cut that fabric down to size, it is so hard. Like last night, I was just using my square up ruler to try to cut these squares, and I got a yard of each fabric, and I was like folding that fabric over, and I was thinking about, you know, how sometimes when you fold the fabric over, you get that little lip in there, and when you cut, you got that zigzag in the middle, and yeah, that's a good one. Oh, I must have. See, I can't see either. I thought it said because he has nuts, because he's nuts. Seth, it's only because your mother's nuts is what it is. first class should be Becky getting some help. Glad you're out there looking out for me, Seth. Thank you. Pretty, 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 pretty. Hopefully I can do this next one right and we'll be all good. Did I? Yes, okay. Sure I done that right. I needed two of those ones. Let's see if this is gonna work. Right. I swear to God, I don't think I have. After the day I had, I'm telling you, I almost stopped at Dottie's on the way home. But Cecil was driving. Oh, I do not like driving in snow. I don't like driving in ice. And I have this horrible fear of wrecking my truck and not having one. So, yeah, bad day. I hope this comes out right. Please, please, please. I need to keep my eye on the bobbin because I didn't set my alarm back on my bobbin, Karen Ward. I'm gonna have to come up with nicknames for the two of you. Oh yeah, looky there. I did it. I did it. Go me. Go me. This block I'm working on is called Twin Star. Okay, there is one. Here's the other. Now, I did these bigger than size, and I think I showed you guys earlier. This has a little bit of the selvage on it, but I made them way bigger than I was supposed to, so I know that'll be cut out. Alright, there's two of them, and I should have cut that one. Let's see. This one's gonna be big enough. Nope. So I need to cut. I'm gonna cut a square real quick, you guys. Oh, you are so sweet, Dottie. Yeah, see, Karen, I do that all the time. It just quits too early. I'm trying to figure out there's a way to adjust it. I haven't figured out how to adjust it yet, but I'm going to adjust it. It drives me crazy. Oh, there we go. I did have that one cut. Thank you, baby Jesus. Or no? Yes. Yes, I did. God bless you. This. I will do that, Karen, absolutely. It just leaves too much bobbin on. I don't like that at all. That's the only thing I don't like about this machine is how much bobbin thread it wants me to throw away each time. So that's why I turned the alarm off. Seth, can they post pictures on the chat? If you girls can post pictures, let me see what you all are working. You're on here, post a picture of the bag you did. Pepper did the prettiest bag the other day. It's a travel bag. It's gorgeous. I want to do one so bad, but like, when am I going to? Seth won't give me enough time. My Master Chief son. So those are sewn together. Now what do I need to do? Yeah, my other machine would let me turn when it beeped. You could hit a button and you could sew for a while longer, and it was a good while, and then it would beep again. Mm, darn, that's awful. They ought to let them post pictures. I want to see what everybody's working on. Let's see. So that'll be 3.5. Yep, three and should let me check. No. Let's see, 4, 3, 6, 9. The site I got this from figured that out. Let's take a half. So 3 3/4, 6, 7.5. This is not going to be big enough. It said 12-inch block, and I'm betting this is going to make a 10-inch block. I'm going to make it and see just to make the block. Let me see. So I'm going to cut that down. All right, you guys talk amongst yourselves. You can talk about me if you want to, and I'm going to go over here and, oh, no. First, I'm going to sew these blocks together. I have enough. 1, 2, 3. And I should have a fourth block here. Oh, there it is. 4. Alright, I'm going to square these blocks up real quick. Do that. Stand. Four now. Seven. This. So there's 4.5. There's 4. Okay, got it. Guess I could turn this camera on. See. Dottie, I think we're supposed to get snow all night long. Over here. There we go. Now you guys can see my real mess. Set this to the side and all my notes. That one's done. Okay. I got it figured out. I'm back in business. Let's see. I've done that one really odd. I don't know how in the heck that had. Oh, that's the one that had the selvage on it. Okay. I'm going to have to put some uh, spray on this ruler. It is sliding like crazy. Where is my spray? Right here. If you guys haven't used Grippy yet, this is amazing. And I bet you guys can't hear me over here. Let me move the mic. This Grippy spray is simply amazing. if you've got a ruler that's sliding, you need this. Now it doesn't slide. See there? Love this stuff. Let's see, 4.5. 4.5. Get that on there. There we go. Oh, I just love this fabric. 4.5. 4.5. We're good. Off there. There we go. Yay, me. And these should be 4.5. Let's see. Yes. And do I have enough of them? No. All right, what'd I miss? Yeah. Karen, on the back of the grippy, it tells you something that Walmart sells. I think it's, can't remember the name of it, but you can spray that on your ruler and it'll wipe right off. But I have never had to take anything off of mine, and I can still see the fabric through it really well. Okay, so for this block, we are doing those are the middles all the way around. Okay. There's our middle. So it's going to face, make sure I'm facing the right way. It's going to face this way. So Dottie, do you have like a schedule you keep to for like, at this time of day I cross stitch, at this time of the day I sew, at this time of the day I cook 40 meals for the next week? Dottie is a great cook, and she she cooks all of her meals in advance, and God, I need to learn how to do that. I have got to start. I've been using the one pot a lot. Quick, easy, one pot, easy cleanup, but I'm gonna have to get some more recipes for it. I'm running out of ideas for dinner. Made hot dog chili in it yesterday, and today, Mom, while I was out driving, put on uh, spare ribs and potatoes and, God, sauerkraut. It was good. And we had a pot of beans in it the day before. So I use that thing all the time. This goes this way. I can't wait to get this quilt done. It's going to be a pretty one. And if you guys out there know anybody that is a beginning quilter and wants to do that quilt along starting next week, tell them to subscribe to the YouTube channel or find us on Facebook, and we'll have the posts on Facebook too. Right, Seth? Okay, this one is that way. Okay. So this one to go this way. I'm glad you girls are hanging out with me. I'm getting a lot done tonight. If I can get all 12 blocks done tonight, I'll be one happy camper. And this one goes this way. She does a lot of meal prepping and freezing, and then she just grabs stuff out and makes it so quick. I need to get a hog and can some pork. I love canned sausage and I really love canned pork. Just I have it cubed and then I can it with a teaspoon of salt. And you just get that out, make some mashed potatoes, pour that pork in a pot and cook it, and oh my god, it is just the most delicious meal ever with fried green tomatoes. Can't wait for that to happen again too. Do we have any morel mushroom people out there? My family has always been big on morel mushrooms. And when Seth got down to Tennessee, he was riding with the tow truck driver 30 miles away from base. At least he made it down there. And he was asking the tow truck driver what there was to do down there. And the guy said, well, what do you like to do? And Seth said, well, I like the outdoors. I like to do outdoor stuff. He said, do you like mushrooms? Seth was like, yes. And he said, we're known for our morels. So Mama is taking a trip down to Memphis during morel season. I'm going to grab up some luscious morels, cook them up, cook some of them up for my son, bring a bunch home hopefully, and I think their season will hit before ours does. Okay, let me look at this star again. Where do you get your tomatoes at in Ohio? Okay, so that's... no. Yeah, I did that right, okay. Ooh, thought I did it wrong. This one goes like this. This one goes like that. All right. We're cooking with oil. Sausage, egg, and cheese muffins. Yeah, that sounds good to me, Karen. That's what we need to do for retreat. Or I could cook breakfast every morning on that grill, that little indoor grill I brought last time for the hot dogs. Oh, I'm on the wrong. Sorry, you guys. Yes, Dottie. They are so good. A lot of people call them haystacks. They look like haystacks. Apple Grove. I've never heard of Apple Grove. Be careful out there, Karen. Don't freeze to death. I'm gonna have to go up and let my dogs out real quick. I didn't even think about that before I went live. Doggone it. Right? Oh, yeah. I like this block. Hello. All right, there's block 3. Look at that. Really easy, and I think the beginners will really like that because I would have never tried it as a beginner. It just looked too hard. Thank you, Karen. Set. We need stuff set up where I don't have to move it around all the time. This is so hard to do and to remember. Yes, definitely. Okay, girls, I am going to take a real quick break. It's going to say 10-minute break, but I'm only going to be gone like 5 minutes. I need to run upstairs and let the dogs out. So stand and stretch. Stretch those muscles. Get that back working. Let your dogs out if you need to, or go to the potty. I will be right back. I love you guys. Oh, I could go back upstairs and put my head on straight first, if you guys want. Would that work? Oh, let's see. I think I'm going to use these. So, what I was saying before when nobody could hear me, I hope you guys lip read. Okay, Karen and Dottie, too funny. Uh, what I was saying before, that paragraph everybody missed. This is the Sew Along Social. We're in hour 2 of the Sunday night Sew Along Social. And I'm out of my tree today, so just ignore me. But if you want to come in, hang out, sew along with us, or just sit and watch, sit and listen, jump into the chat, let us know where you're from. And Seth's calling me again. He's mad at me for something. Yes,
Let me see how your mic is. Like, what do you have hooked up? Because you're
right
still
here.
really low.
It is. It's right here. Here's my
No,
machine.
no, no. Yeah, yeah. It was very light at your computer, or was it
It's
always
on
over here?
that pattern. Should I have it on the other pattern?
No, no, that's fine. I mean, you can switch it over if you want, but
Okay. Do you want me to switch it
it
over
just was
to
still
the other audio?
no, no. It's coming in really light. Check your OBS. Is that selected?
Yep. And it's up all the way.
Yeah, I apologize. Can't see it.
Oh, no. Oh, let me go down.
Yeah, right click it. You go to properties.
Hang on just a second. Okay. Right click it over here. I'm on the phone with my technical advisor.
Yeah, yeah. And the Yeti selected above.
Okay.
I can't see. Is it selected?
Yeah.
That's okay. All right. Yep. Hit okay and keep rolling. It just went light. I don't know why.
Okay. Was it going okay
Uh,
before?
nope. It's just really, really light. If you want to switch it to that camera, go ahead. See. Let's see if that makes a difference.
Okay, let me see. It's the me one.
Yeah, because right now
Properties.
it's really light to me.
HD Pro webcam C920. So, okay. Okay, and let me go down here and one. Is that better? It'll probably take a minute. It'll probably take a minute to catch up. Can you guys hear me better? Seth said my microphone kind of went light. Oh, Dottie, I love Oxheart tomatoes. Is that any better? Okay.
Oh yeah, that's
That's better? Okay. All right, love you. I have to talk louder. I'm going to run out of voice, but I have to talk louder. Dottie, I love Oxheart tomatoes. And for anybody just tuning in, come on in, hang out with us. I am working on a sampler that is for beginner online free tutorial we're going to be doing starting a week from Wednesday. So tomorrow you'll see a short video on what all you'll need if you want to join. Or you can just come in and watch and sew along with us. And tonight we're not doing any tutorials or anything. I'm just sewing, chatting, listening to everybody else chat. Alabama's getting slick, Karen. We're gonna have to try to look into adding an iron to the cutting table, or adding an iron camera. Sorry. So when I do the beginner tutorials, I can show them that too. Aaron, is somebody staying at your house in Sutton? Like if your electric goes off down there, is there somebody that can turn the water and stuff off? I was out at Grandma's today and I wish I would have thought Cecil's going to try to go back out tomorrow and turn the water off. Let's see, I need dark. I wanted to do that the other way around. I'm going to rip a seam to do that a different way. Oh, good. Thank God. Night, Dottie. I love you, honey. I'll call you tomorrow. I've been meaning to call you all week, and my week blew up. Karen Bush, I got to see Brenda Wayne the other day. I can't remember the girl's name that brought her in, but one of you guys' friends brought her in. And I got to see her for just a little bit. We were packed, so I didn't get to talk to her hardly at all. And Brenda, if you're on here, I'm so sorry I didn't get to talk to you much. But we had a busy week at the quilt shop this week, which was a great thing. Absolutely wonderful. No. Oh, a farm for tomatoes? I thought you meant a farm to move to. I was going to say no, Karen, no. I don't want to lose my Karen Bush. And I must have got a new Javtex rep, so I'm going to call them this week and see when they're coming down, Karen. I want to see the new lines coming out. Have you seen the new Tula yet? I haven't looked, and somebody told me she's going to be coming out with a new line soon. And Pepper is into, I want to say a Patrick Rue on Javtex, or Free Spirit, so I want to look into him. She did a travel bag that is beautiful with his fabric. So I'd like to look into his fabric too. Sandy, that was her name, yeah. Not if you're going to move away, no. No, Bush, no. But it would be easier on you with the dogs. Is the neighbor still talking about the barking? But I guess with YouTube, I can still hang out with you no matter where you're at, right? At least on here, I get to see you and hear from you. All right, we got a trophy, girls. Thank you, thank you. Your participation gave Living the Dream a trophy. Can they see that, Seth, or just us? Yeah, that's what I thought too. But when I'm going to get a picture of Pepper's bag and send it to you. That Rue guy, it was it was so similar to Cafe though that she used Cafe on the inside, and it matched really well. But it was beautiful colors and different things. So I just thought if Tula did come out with something good, I would get it. But I haven't liked the last couple lines. But I've still got, in fact, there's a lot more people coming in the shop asking for Tula. All right, I am going to take these two strips over here and let me see. I am going to set up so you guys can hear me over there. Hold on just a minute. Oh, we've got that one set up. Okay. All right, so we've got this mic set up over here. Can you guys hear me good? Let's see what we're at here. We are at, there we go. Okay, so I need 6.5. I want to do like Jenny Doan and just throw it over my shoulder when I'm done. But I'd have to pick it up. I need a person in here to do that for me. But I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to let them do it. I don't even like to have the girls that work for me do stuff. I just want them to sit and have fun, and I'll do it for them. But I don't know what the heck I'd do without them. Alrighty. Okay, so we're going to switch back over here. And I'm doing a split rail fence this time. So, let's see, I think it goes like this and like this. Okay, there's our block. I had forgotten how many different things you can do with these easy block patterns, and I was looking at the designs today from from some of these, and oh my goodness, just using the same block over and over creates the most unique designs. There's one on here I'll get to in a few minutes called Clay's Choice and Alaskan Homestead. I like it too, and it just makes amazing quilt patterns. You got some new cave? Oh yeah, I love Lori Holt, Karen. Yes, yay. I'm so happy to hear that, Karen Bush. Yes, I love Corey Yoder too. Corey and Lori Holt. Oh, Karen, I think it was either you or Sandy. We were talking about asking that girl at the shop. Wait a minute, I got that one. Yeah, it goes that way. Um, that was related to Corey Yoder. If we could get Corey Yoder to the retreat. She does not like to do public appearances like that, and she only does them for special people. So we couldn't get her, but I understand. They said she's really busy and does a lot for people, and so please don't ever let me get like that. By the way, not that she's not busy and doesn't have a lot to do, but my God, I would love to do things like that. And I do love Corey's material. She has beautiful material. Karen Warwick, look, doggone it. At least it was just the last inch or two, right? Yeah, I would love to meet her and speak to her. But maybe I can check ahead for all the retreats, and they said she does a lot of things up there, so maybe we can find somewhere that while we're up there where she's doing something and we can all go. We can get a little bus, make Cecil drive the bus, make him do something. Oh, it's a UFO. Pam Cooper brought her pumpkin quilt in the other day. Mine is still a UFO. And I've only done 4 of the 12 blocks, plus there's a big one across the top, all applique, with vines and leaves and pumpkins. I want to finish that so bad. Don't know when it's going to happen, but hopefully soon. Do I do I not have my cat's paw here? Bro, my thing over here. I'm going to put this on this camera so I don't like bend over in front of the camera again. Let's see. Okay. Up on it. And I definitely don't want to use a blower. Let me see what I can do here. This baby cleaned out. Nothing going wrong with this. Yeah, that's working. Tissue's grabbing it. As long as I don't lose a piece of the tissue down there, we're all good to go. Yeah, that would be really nice. Where'd you see the trunk shows at? Up there at Millersburg, Karen? I'll, because I don't want to upset her, but I'll see what I can do to maybe get in touch, or does she have like a fan page I could get on and see where she's going to be and what she's doing? Oh, so Karen, I wound the bobbin, and then I forgot to sheet the thread back on the machine. The really sad thing is CM17 is set up to have just a bobbin thread and a regular thread, so you don't have to switch over. And it has its own motor for the bobbin. But what do? I just do the same thing I've always done. Sure, proper. That's right. That's right. Oh my goodness, really? Oh, what did she say, Karen? Oh, that's hilarious. That sounds like something that would happen to me, girlfriend. Oh, yes, that is exactly what would happen to me. So those two together with that. These two are right, but I need to turn these two around. Boy, I'm loving my seam ripper tonight. Loving the seam ripper. Mr. Jack and I. So Carol and Elaine brought over they brought a table runner over the other day. They've been practicing on table runners on that handy quilter, and they are getting really good at custom quilting. My God, they are tearing that up. They made a beautiful one. So they said they find the custom quilting easier than the edge to edge. So that's going to face that way. No, that's going to face that way. What did I do wrong here? Did those both? What I do about those pieces? Let me look at the picture. Aw. Yes, she ought to understand. We will drive miles to meet her and see her stuff. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so I'm doing rail fence. Okay, so just see some more. Oh, I need quick block. Okay, so these two always face the same way. These two always face the same way. Okay, so that's right. All right. Did I have it right before? No, I didn't. Okay. I don't feel bad about ripping the stitches out then. I knew something wasn't coming out right there. Yes, absolutely. Karen, I told Seth I'm going to need some days off so I can live. You hear that, Alexander? Mama needs to live the dream too. Trying to get my and I am Karen. I'm supposed to go visit Seth this year. Cecil and I are going on a cruise this year. The girls have said they'd cover the shop for me, so I'm really looking forward to that, and that's why I'm trying to bust my butt and get everything caught up before June. It's during shop hop, but I'll only be gone 3 days of the shop hop, so it won't be too bad. Even though I'll be gone a whole 9 days, I'll only miss 3 days of working, so it'll be cool. All right, that's going to be a pretty one. I can't wait to see this quilt together. And the seams are matching up, so that's a good thing. There is, well, sorry, there is my split rail. These colors are really pretty. or rail fence. Rail fence is what it's called. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to Belize and Honduras, and of course, Norwegian's private island, and another place. I can't remember where it's at. But Cecil's never been on a cruise. I've been on two to the Bahamas. So I can't wait. All right, now road to California. Bring this block up. Anybody ever done the road to California? Foot block? Let's see. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This one would be easy. Okay. Five squares and then 4 half square triangles. Okay, this one's going to be an easy one. And fun. Let's see, I need 5, is it 9 patches, or let's see. 4 patches. 9 patch. Done that drive 3 times now, Seth? I can get the block done a lot faster than you can drive it. Why is this one so much longer? That doesn't make any sense. I'm going to have to cut 2 more. Go back over here to the cutting table. Let me get a drink of tea. I've quit the coffee. I'll never sleep tonight. Okay. I need, these were 2.5 inch strips, right? Yes. Okay. Oh, I know why. That right there. Okay. Got it. So I'm just going to cut this part because I don't need a lot. Let me close that. If Sarah saw me do that, she would just kill me. Need one more strip of the white. Okay. This fabric's called Oasis. I love this fabric. It's a Dan Morris collection from QT. Tomorrow morning I gotta clean this table up. Let's see. Yeah, Karen work, this is what I was telling you earlier. This is what I've been doing to cut these strips. And, I don't know if these girls will have the right tools they need, but I am going to show them with that 24-inch cutter too. Much easier. We need to get Sandy on here. What has Sandy been doing that she's not hanging out? She needs to be hanging out. Did she say? Yeah, I remember that set. That was a long drive. So, I think here, need 4 of these with the white in the middle. So, there. Or blue, white. What I use on the instead one, 5. Going to have to compensate, little girls. Yeah, can you post it on just the quilt website, Karen? Yeah, I can't believe Karen Bush is still awake. What's got you up so late tonight, Karen? Besides me, it just blame. I'll finish this block and I'll probably go off and head to bed. Yeah, if it wouldn't have been for running to Grandma's, I would have started a lot earlier. A lot. I've had a lot done too. There's that one. Start pointing to this one. Yes, Seth, I need to do a Road to California entire quilt for you in your favorite colors. Be a perfect. Except I'm not doing it in Bengal colors, so give that up. I'll do it in Steelers if you like. Seth was wearing his Bengals hat last night during the podcast, and I told him I should have worn my Steelers jersey. Just 'cause. Yeah, post in the Quilters Hangout page, yes. Good idea, Miss Karen. Why I said all the way down here when I was having the others. Oh well. Okay, let's see. So these ones are 5 by 5. 5. 3 squares going down. So we need all these are the two to make them square triangles. That's what it is. Little tail on here that's bugging the heck out of me. Dear Jenny Bones looking over my head. Two half triangles. And we make 5 little 9 pouches with these. Oh, that'd be really cool, Seth. I would love that. We've got the Quilters Hangout on Facebook that I made, but nothing on YouTube. 3 rows, 12-inch square, 12.5 unfinished. It's 4. Make sure my mind's working right. Let's see if we do. Extra half an inch. So if we do 4 3/4, that'd be 4.5. 13.5. That would take away half inch. Yep. Okay, 4 3/4. Make sure I'm getting this right. Would it be 4.5? Why do I keep thinking 4.5? Flatter spray. I've never heard of that. What's it for and where'd you get it? Four, 8, 12, 13.5. It'd be 4.5-inch squares and 4 3/4. I'm telling you, when I get sleepy, I really should not do that. Me either. Okay, I'm gonna go over here and square these up. I don't know why I just ironed these open when I've got this handy dandy ruler here. Jiminy Christmas. Fold that back over. 4.5. But I can't do it when I do the class. Doggone it. But I do like being spoiled right now. Too late at night not to be spoiled. And I had that a little bit of the selvage on that one, but I'm going to move this over here and it's going to cut all of that off of there. Oh, I have a little bit maybe in it. Nope, it'll cut it off. Okay. Wonder where Sharon Kinney was tonight. I'm surprised she didn't get on. Hope she's okay. I know this cold weather is not good to people. Alrighty, now we got it. Best press, but isn't as starchy. Makes the absolute flattest seam when pressing and uses a tailor's press. Huh. Did you have the tailor's press at the retreat? Somebody had one there. Oh, I need to cut these. Here. 5 of these cut. That's going to be 4.5 by 4.5. This out of the way. We need this 4 and oh yeah, I don't think Kenyon's going to have school all week. They don't generally have school if it's under 20 degrees, and I mean it's going to be under 20 all week. Tomorrow is a high of 13. Okay, so 4.5. What'd I do with that ruler? That's not right. Sit, wait. Instructions, because I'm not thinking right on that one. Okay. Road to California. So it'll make 4.5-inch squares. That's going to be 12. Oh, crud, are you kidding me? Ah, don't laugh at me, girls. Doggone it. For not paying it. Let me look at this again. I swear I thought I saw different. I bet I looked at a different image of a different, yes. Ah. Okay, so this one had the 5 points. This one only... I'm going to show you girls what I'm looking at here. Let me see. Doggone it. If you're doing a square and you don't have the pattern in front of you, don't just pick any image on there. Where did that go? Right there. And the one I was doing was... where? This one. Okay. So all I have to do is rip one of those strips off each of those sides I just made. So, originally, Oh, let me get back over here. Okay, so originally, if you can see this, let me blow it up. This is the Road to California pattern that I wanted to do. So it's got the little 4 squares inside of it. And I couldn't figure out why it didn't look right with how big it was. So when I went online to look, I was like, oh, there it is. So I was doing the 3 squares. But in order to make a 12-inch block, this is way too big. Doggone it. I'm telling you, no more sewing when I'm tired. This does not work well. I told Seth I was going to go lay down for 40 minutes before the live. And when I called him and told him I was going live, he said, I figured you were out for the night. I should have stayed out for the night. Might have saved me a lot of ripping. But I wouldn't have got to hang out with you girls. So it won't take but a minute to rip this out. And get it started. There it goes. I think I'm going to have to get some more of these. The problem is it gets dull so fast. I don't know if you can sharpen these on a whetstone. Might be able to get all my blocks out of this one piece. Save the other one for the tutorial. Gee, at least I'm on here with you girls getting practice for the tutorial, so I remember my cameras, my mics, and how's the sound from this mic? Because Seth had me switch from the Yeti to the actual camera mic. The other day we were having problems with the camera mic sound. So is it loud enough to hear if I'm doing a tutorial? And do you have any suggestions for me? I take criticism really well. Yeah, I need to bring my clover down here because I can usually, that little ball on there really helps to zip through it. Okay. All right, now let me iron out that little seam. Definitely need to add an iron to what they need for the class. Wasn't thinking about that. Now, so to make, that's going to be 4.5 by 4.5. Okay. That's, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Under my papers. Wait a minute. No, that ain't right, is it? Shoot. I'm going to have to rip that other one off on it. So we need, for it to make 4.5, we need 2.5 by 2.5, 2.5, because we're going to sew them on backwards, right? And that's going to take 1/4 inch from each one, and it'll be 4.5. Yep, okay. Who knew math would come in so handy one day? 2.5. And I would really like to be using my my big mat, my extra wonderful Stripology XL, but I thought I better get back to using one of these for a while so I can do the beginner's class, and I will show them how easy that is to use those, so if they get into quilting later on, they can definitely partake of that. I can't live without mine. I can cut this one into one anyway. Stuff a little bit on the beginning of that seam. Let's see, 2.5. So put that one over there where I won't use it. Put these over here. Go back and look. I can't remember exactly how many of these I need. But I do know I'm going to have to use that other strip now. So we've got 1, 2, 3.5. Okay. Did Karen Bush go to sleep? Oh, yes. I love you, Karen. If you've already left, I'm sorry. Night, honey. Call me tomorrow. Funny you should mention that, Karen. Seth just suggested that last night. Yeah, I need a mic to clip on that follows me all over. That doesn't have a cord for me to trip over. That would be nice. Okay, let me do... Where's my other 3-piece strip I did? Oh, is it over here? No. Yeah, it is. Oh. Take this off, and then I can finish this block up and we'll go to Betty bye. So Karen, you posted the quote you're working on in CM17 tonight? I'll have to go check that out. And have you got the long arms set up yet? I must not have been holding my tongue right the last time. This cutter wasn't cutting well. Now it's cutting right through it. Till I said that. I didn't mean to brag on you. Start working again. There it goes. Okay. Let me look at this picture again. We have 3.5, uh, enough to make 3.5. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 5. So I need 2, 4, 5 more pieces. All right. That'll be easy peasy, I hope. Don't let me brag too much, because something always happens. Seth, are you going live with the chess after I get done tonight? Seth is really big into chess. He's been going to tournaments in Memphis. And he's been going online and redoing games to see what he could have done different. So, Karen, is the mic over here okay? Is it working good enough? As opposed to when I'm at the other station? Is this seem off? That's better. Let's start from, yeah. The seam must have got off down there, or I didn't iron it well. So we'll start from this end. Four, we need 2 more pieces. All right. So over here's where it's not loud, right? Because Seth, I'm talking pretty loud. I mean, it almost hurts my throat as loud as I have to talk over here. So maybe I can get one of those microphones to clip onto me. Maybe that'll help us. Yeah, that other one, Cecil's got the camera right over the cutting table, so it's yeah, my it's right at my head. Oh, it still sounds okay from here, Karen. So like if I'm giving a tutorial, you could understand what I'm saying good enough. That's what was worrying me, that people wouldn't be able to understand what I was telling them, or hear I mean. The thing that's got me really excited about the doing this free tutorial on YouTube in this sew along is Seth telling me that other countries watch us too. So I was hoping maybe people from other countries might tune in and do this sew along with me. That would be so awesome. And Seth, later on, we need to go over all the things I need to put in the descriptions. I was thinking I should have put the quilt shop. Oh, darn, caught my fingernail. the quilt shop link in the description before I started, and I didn't think about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more to go. And I'm going to make an extra one just in case one doesn't measure up, because that seam allowance was kind of funky. Yes, absolutely. Okay, that's cool. Thanks, Karen. We're going to have to put Karen right into management, too. Right. Well, we've got these done. Yes. Get my half square triangles here. Oh, I got to iron these open first. 3, 4, 5. I'm going to set that back one over there. It was a little bit off. Iron these babies real quick. And I will try that Trader's, Karen. Um, I'm going to finish this long arm quilt in the morning, and I'll turn that on and try it out and see how I like it. Let me look at the picture one more time so I don't get this jacked up again. Look at the right picture. Okay, so we have, let's clear this out of the way. Oh, I need to iron these 3 open. Okay. Boy, my tool iron was yelling at me. Holy cow. Okay, so we're going to put one in the corner. See if you guys can see this. One in the corner up here. And back to this. And then we are going to have one like this. And then we're going to do another one in the corner. Like so. And then we're going to do, they all face this way? No, the other two face the opposite way. Okay, that. This faces this way. This faces this way. And these two face the same as others do. So, there we go. That is the Road to California quilt block. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. Yes, Seth, I got to do you a quilt with these. The pattern when you do the entire quilt with a bunch of these blocks is amazing. I really love it. Okay, I'm just going to scooch these over a little bit because I do not want to mess up and have to use Jack again. iron quit working. What the heck? Let me see. Let's just for a second. My iron wouldn't go down. That was odd and scary. I've been calling Tula. So get this iron working. Yeah, this is pretty. I'm gonna like this. I'd never done some of these patterns before. Dark side. Karen, I wonder if I ought to have them, if they have it available, to use some tape to do their 1/4 inch if they're beginning quilters. What do you think? Or if they've got the 1/4 inch foot, I guess that would work. But just to make sure their seams are coming out right at a 1/4 inch, which I guess I can show them how to measure for it when I do that video tomorrow and tell them what all they need. Have them do a little piece on their machine and make sure they have they know right where their 1/4 inch is. Definitely need to talk about the importance of the 1/4 inch. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. I love this one. Get that facing wrong. Yeah, I'll look into that, Karen, and try that out. And if I start selling it in the shop, you get a 15% discount, honey. So thank you for that tip. Well, I don't know why that's making that sound, but that's making me nervous. I hope my iron isn't breaking down. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, almost finished. How many did we do tonight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 10. That'll make me happy. At least I got some of them done. I was hoping for the whole quilt tonight, but half is better than none at all. Make sure my seams are on. something stringy here. I think it's this white. Okay, last scene. Okay, I'll check into it. Yes, yes, absolutely. Looking, because I used to watch my needle all the time instead of where the fabric was. That was one of my biggest things, yes. There, yes, it is right there. There. Press. I guess I need to be saying press. Let me press this one. Woohoo! Look. Oh, thread, thread, thread. Get off there. Look how pretty. That turned out absolutely gorgeous. Love, love, love this block. This is my favorite one tonight. Well, Karen, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I love you, girlfriend and sister. And you tell Sandy start hanging out with us too, doggone it. I miss her. I love you. Everybody that's been on tonight and everybody that's going to come in later. Thanks for helping me live my dream. I hope you have fun hanging out, watching us quilt. And you will see a lot more coming up. Tomorrow I will have a video out about this 12-week long sew along we're going to do. That's 12 beginner blocks. Check out our website at www.livingthedreamquiltshop.com. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube and notifications so you can see when we're live with sales, tutorials, sew alongs, podcasts, and more. I will see you soon. Love and hugs.